Okay, hi guys. Ready, Harry, we'll come to you. All ready? We'll start with James from CBS.
And can I start with your overall assessment of the game?
Well, I'm extremely proud of the players and the team. That's the overall feeling, and very disappointed with the results.
Can I ask, when you were sort of watching on and living the experience, did it sort of feel a little bit like last season's game at the Etihad, but with the roles reversed? And, you know, that there was one team that had come to really attack and push on, and maybe City were just playing to hold on?
No, because again, we played, I think, 54 minutes with 10 men. So that's a different story. The pride that I feel is to do and to play and to dominate the game the way we did it against this team, but with 11 players.
John, for you.
Mikel, you made two changes at half-time. Obviously, the substitutes at the end also made a difference. Was there an admission there with your first half-time changes that maybe the team selection in the first instance wasn't quite?
Not too easy to say that. I think it's very clear what we wanted to do. Very well, we started the game. I think we completely dominated. I think after they scoring the goal without doing absolutely nothing before that, we were a bit shaky for 5 or 7 minutes, and after that we still go grip of the game again and start to dominate it. And the second half, it was a continuation of that with one different player and then with 2 or 3 different players.
Is it unfair to characterise it as a safety-first lineup? Do you think there was enough attacking talent, considering the attacking talent that it possesses?
I leave that to you. But for me, it's a lot of attacking players in that team, yeah.
Miguel, independent?
Miguel, were you surprised with how withdrawn Pep went? Because you've never really seen that from before.
I think everybody tries to do its best to get the result that they want, so it's fine.
Amy, authentic?
Can I just ask about the substitutions? Was Madueke just tactical, or was he carrying any?
No, I think he had an issue. He had an issue very early in the match, and he wasn't well enough to continue.
And when Eze came on and played in that more of a central role rather than wide, is that something that you see as being an interesting possibility for using him?
Yes, that's why he played today in that position. Yes.
Okay, Sam Dayman.
With Donnarumma, obviously PSG in the Champions League last season, he caused you guys a host of problems. Today, he played well again, I thought.
Yeah.
In terms of his play, what did you make of him, especially on set pieces, the way he punches?
He's so dominant in the box, and every ball that is in and around the 6-yard box, his timing, the way he executes the action is super efficient. It's very difficult, and today again he made some very important contributions not to lose the game.
And with Martinelli, were you tempted to possibly bring him on earlier in the game?
Yes, but we had very good momentum as well, and we need to time that well. He's in a really good moment again. After the game he had in Bilbao, on that period of time, probably he deserved more, but his energy again, his attitude was really good, and that's why he made the impact that he made again for the team.
Alex, BBC.
Just on Gabriel Martinelli again, what did it say about him? 2 decisive impacts, both off the bench. A player could go the other way when they get dropped after.
That we want consistency on that, on every player that is not starting the game to be able to do that, because you see how long the matches and the level that requires to beat them, and very happy with him.
Jordan, son.
Could you just talk us through your thinking behind that midfield 3 and what you thought they could do to start?
No, we don't have time for that. There's a lot of things to do that.
But just a very basic analysis of what you thought that midfield 3 could do instead of maybe...
Because Eze was the best one to start the game.
Okay, Ed from the Guardian.
Nobody asked me about the midfield 3 in Bilbao. Nobody.
Well, I guess
Yeah, that's why. But it's the same midfield.
So why did you keep it?
Because I believe it was the best thing for the team.
Okay, Ed, Guardian.
Mikel, just on Gyokeres, didn't have any shots on or any chances really. Are you concerned about the lack of service?
Well, there was a lot of very good balls in the box, especially I remember 3 of them that he was very, very close to doing against City. To have very big open chances is extremely difficult. But he's certainly trying his best and trying to do that, and we have to provide more for him. That's it.
Do you think you need to try and do something a bit different to create chances?
For him? Well, there were a lot of situations that the chances were there, and then especially the final pass was missing today. In many moments, I was very, very, very open.
Okay, last two. Firstly, Tom from Football London.
Mikel, as it came on half time, and obviously made a real difference with the pass of Martinelli.
Yeah.
That central role to him, is that something that we see in the individual kind of being the primary, or is it a case of the versatility is going to benefit people?
Yeah, he does. And today he played a little bit more shifted to the right, and it was a reason for that when he plays shifted from the left, whether he's as an attacking midfielder, as a winger coming to that space as well. He's someone that is very, very efficient and very creative. We know that. That's why we brought him. So we're using him in different spaces.
Okay, finally, David from Gazzetta dello Sport.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
You obviously have more options on the bench compared to last season, for example. How much is important for you to understand which one is the right one for the moment you are using?
Well, it's a lot of factors, obviously. The first one is their performance level at the emotional state that they are in. That's one. And after that is what we believe is the best thing in relation to the opponent and the type of game that we predict. And after that, there is as well chemistry and relationships that make each other better, and we really need to understand it.
Okay, guys, thanks very much.
Thank you.